Not sure what all stem junkies out there actually weigh their pump formulas, but just in case anyone was curious, figure while I'm here, might as well do Warlord real quick. 17.53. I can't remember what the label says. 17.725. Yeah, these guys have nailed it, like with all their um, weigh-ins. I think that one was like 10.77 something. And this one was, as long as it's within 0.5 grams. I mean, we can't even fucking see that one, obviously. Oh yeah, that's not bad right there. All right, that's the weigh-in for Warlord.
Warlord by Toxic Masculinity Nutrition. Take one. Hi, this is Doug from PA Pro Fitness, and today I'm going to be doing a quick review on Warlord from Toxic Masculinity Nutrition. Since I'm new to the channel, I'll give you a little background on me. I started bodybuilding in 1985. I competed for 15 years, and I retired from bodybuilding at age 40. I've been coaching competitors, athletes, and fitness enthusiasts since 1990. So let's talk about Warlord. Warlord is a non-stim pump formula, so it's not a pre-workout. This is just for the pumps. It's pretty basic. It has 10 grams of citrulline, 2 grams of glycerol, and some beetroot, which is nitrates for the blood flow in the pumps. And it does have some nootropics added to it. I can't tell you if they actually work because I always add my pump formulas to a regular pre-workout. The downsides of this is it does have 10 grams of citrulline per scoop, and I add it to a pre-workout. So most of my pre-workouts have 5 to 6 grams of citrulline already. So you could probably definitely get away with using just like a half a scoop of this and still get like great results if you're going to add it to your pre-workout. The one thing I do like about it is it doesn't have the beta-alanine in it. And because I do add it to my pre-workouts, which already has the betas in it, it works out really nice. Experience-wise, I used a level scoop with a scoop of Pillager, which already has 6 grams of citrulline, so I was probably oversaturated with citrulline, and I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but the pumps were still awesome. It really brought out like the veins in the arms and the vascularity. I wouldn't say it's like a super swole pump like a glycerol where you feel it, but aesthetically, it definitely does its job, and I had a fun time using it, so I'd highly recommend it. 2 other products that I really like, because I got the triple stack from them, are the Pillager and the Conquer, and you can pick up all 3 of these as a stack on their website for a really good price. With a discount code, get them for like $85 shipped.
Gym Dad Fitness, we are on the Toxic Tour. This is the Warlord section of it here. A little part 3 action for you. So today we have the Warlord. We got in the background here. Let me get him here. Are the pre-workouts we got going on here for the Toxic Tour. Got to have the product placement. And I'll put a code below, but you can snatch this bad boy in a 3-pack and stack on your Gym Dad coupon code and get this bad boy for a pretty damn good deal. They have a bundle deal for all 3 and then stack the coupon on top. So I went ahead and capitalized on the Warlord. This thing kicks it off. 20 servings. I got the Rocket Pop. We talked about the mixability and flavor already. And it's very interesting because usually these stackable pre's, they make them to take with their like own products. But this one's so loaded that like it almost seems like overkill on the citrulline if you try to stack it with one of their other products. Now you could do Conqueror. The Conqueror's only got 4 grams of citrulline, but like 6 grams in the Pillager. That just seems like freaking 16 grams of pure citrulline. That seems like out of this world. Seems like silly, this wasteful. But let me tell you, like, okay, like I understand there's diminishing returns and people have a budget, but if you have these products, maybe just one time, just to test it and see what you think. I tried it twice. The pumps were savage as freaking heck. Like, I felt like the warlord when I was taking these products. Um, Give it a try, see what you think. And maybe it's overkill, maybe it was all mental, but I mean, I don't know. You got to just try it yourself and see what you think. But I won't be doing that all the time because I want to save this bad boy, stack this thing on Firestorm today, which is a straight stem pre-workout. But um, let's go into the breakdown here. 20 servings, citrulline, 10 freaking grams of pure citrulline. Then we have your glycerol monstrate at 2 grams there. Then we have your agmatine sulfate at 1 gram, alpha GPC, some mental cognition at 60 milligrams. Then we have beetroot extract. Beetroot extract has kind of gone away. I love beetroot extract. I used to like actually grind up a beet and drink it for my workout before I started having all these damn kids that couldn't have time to do all that stuff. But then we have arginine at 500 milligrams, taurine at 500 milligrams, another all-rounder, some Himalayan salt, some Shisha-1-Dorel, 100 milligrams, and herbazine at 20 milligrams. So took this drink, like I said, stacked these bad boys with Pillager, Conqueror once, and then I also stacked this thing with a high stem product. Actually, stacked this one with Tweak by Garage Gym Homie as well. Another straight stem one that worked really well, stacking with Warlord with. And this has got to be one of my favorite pump products. I am not going to do too many pump reviews. I love pump products. They're fun. They're additives that you can stack on top of your pre. Some people think they're vanity or they're unnecessary. I personally think they help with mind-muscle connection. They make you feel better in the gym. They give you confidence. Therefore, you're going to train harder, train longer, train more intensely. So they're putting on muscle mass. So like, I think that's all worth it. And life is too short. It's like, why not stack it? It's like whoever said that workout had a little too much pumps probably could have laid off the pump product. Like literally, like go and live if you got the budget. Go and live a little. Stack that bad boy. It's like you don't know when your last training session is going to be. So why not maximize those pumps as much as we can? And another thing is, it's not just about mental focus and being able to work the pump and the mind muscle connection. Also, the pump products, they help circulate nutrition in the bloodstream. So you're taking these products. It's not just about like making the muscle look fuller and bigger, but they help with the shuttling nutrition around the body and hydration. And so there's other aspects as well, just overall wellness aspects of this. And citrulline was actually really popular as a erectile dysfunction type drug that if you didn't want to jump into like Cialis or something like that, like people would take some over the counter citrulline to help with that situation. Because I remember seeing that in the old cupboard, in Grandpa's old cupboard back in the day. And then now I'm taking this bad boy in my pre-workout. But yeah, this thing, it comes in like a normal pump product. Citrulline's a little bit longer lasting than some other pump aspects. And so if you take this thing at the exact same time, you take some of these ones, I like to let them brew a little bit. Like they'll take them and let them sit in for 30 minutes before I start training. You'll be just fine stacking it in on that. The pumps won't kick in too soon. That they were absolutely savage. I'll throw we'll get some pictures, some action picture-in-picture shots up there. I always like to actually see the pump. I always felt like Garage Gym Homie, man, he could sell a pump product to a cycler, pump product for the cross country runner. No shout out, no offense to you guys, but I don't kind of frailer people and not the most ideal market for a pump product. But that dude knows how to work a damn pump. I remember Fitness Deals News doing a few like ones where he like showed his forearms being all vascular and stuff like that, and when you can actually like see the pump pre-workout, you want to hear about the experience, but like seeing is believing for the pump product. And so I wanted to I'm not I've never been a selfie taker. I don't have literally a single photo of myself like on Facebook of like in the gym, or like a selfie of me in a mirror with my shirt off, or like I'm not a vanity type person. But so I wanted to at least get some action shots for you guys. But I had to be extra toxic and actually had some of the younger fellas in the gym hold the phone for me, because those high school kids are practically walking tripods. So go ahead and grab yourself a high school kid and get a quick little shot of the Warlord and tag me on Instagram and let you know you guys are using the Warlord. But this one right here, I freaking love it. Like, it's tough to like not use this thing every single damn day, because this pump product is so stacked, so good. You're gonna love it. It stacks well with pretty much all just straight stems. And then go and venture a little bit, like I said, stack that thing with the other two and see what you think, and let me know. Let me know if you think it's overkill or if you think it's just right.
Just watching some of the reviews, highlights back of Doug's portion of it from PA Fitness, PA Pro Fitness. Yeah, actually, I did my recording before he did his recording on this one, so I didn't really get a chance to kind of like talk about me and Doug's connection and the fun I've had since meeting him and picking his brain. And obviously, the dude's freaking jacked as hell. Even not just saying in his prime, but like even now, you know, he's 55. He's my freaking inspiration. It's like, man, it's like, gosh dang, look at even with this shirt off when he's flexing, man. That's the tightest damn 55-year-old I've ever seen. Like, he's someone for all pre-workout enthusiasts and stuff to look up to. I feel like sometimes I start delving down these pre realms into these illicit type pre's, and I'm like, man, it's you don't really like. I feel like you don't see the pros talking about like these hardcore pre's as much, and you start like questioning like, you know, at the end of the day, it's always about put on muscle. It's like as soon as for me, as soon as it starts like just chasing a buzz, and if it's not helping me actually like train better, then I don't want to be about it anymore. But as far as these pre's go, it's like I feel like I get so freaking locked in, and they fire me up, and they elevate the lifting and make it more fun. But this has been what's been a blast about all this review stuff is the connections and between like Reddit and the comments on YouTube and stuff like that. Like Doug was someone that I bumped into, Snoop Dogg on the Reddit, and I had ran into him in comments and posts before, and always admired his knowledge. I could tell that he had a fitness background before he even told me about his years as a professional bodybuilder. And we message on and off again throughout the week, and just random questions too about like fitness and stuff like that. So no, I really appreciated our relationship and share shit, and it was fun doing this video with him, and you know, being a part of his first review. He's got all these years of experience with lifting and stuff, and it was a great honor to like have him on the channel to do his product overview. But yeah, follow Doug on Instagram, PA Pro Fitness. He pick his brain, reach out to him. He's the nicest guy you're gonna meet in the industry, man. He's been good to me. Everything from knowledge on lifting and tips and stuff, and then all pre-workouts and trying to find hidden gems. What ones worked well for him, what ones not so much. And yeah, I guess I didn't really mention much in my review on this. Just kind of wrapping up the product. Pump Lord or Warlord, freaking awesome product. Like Doug said, there is a little bit of a drawback because there's 10 grams of citrulline. I mean, this one stacks really well with some. If you got some of those microdosed ones on hand, like you know, like Smash AMF, I could see like stacking Warlord with. I might try that this week, like 5 or 6 gram, like maybe I think that's 7.5 is my sweet spot for Smash. But that or like I stacked Firestorm with this one a few times. You know, stack GGH's Garage Gym Homies. Tweaked would be a nice little stack with this one, although there's no beta alanine in either, so you would be missing out on the tingles. But you know, do that one a few times, and then you'll switch back to your beta alanine and feel it real well. So you know, I know that it helps with the delayed onset fatigue, but sometimes it's kind of cool to do a stack without it, and then it'll hit even better when you come back to it. So there is that downside that it might be slightly overdosed, but no, I like the point that he brought up, like our money's valuable, and like we only have so much to spend on these products and stuff, and so you don't want to just be like taking the excess amounts of citrulline when you don't really need it. So it's one of those ones you could stretch out and do a half scoop, and this baby can be in your cabinet for a long time if all of your pre-workouts have a couple grams of citrulline. So I like that point he brought up, because I'm all about bang for your buck, and I'm thinking of myself back as like a in my first job or like in college and stuff, and like wanting to do pump formulas, but like not really having the cash to do it. It's like, yeah, if you do pull the trigger on the 3-pack, you could get away with using, I mean, yeah, it works out perfectly. Use both pre's, and then you do half scoop, and so you'll have half your pump formula for one pre and then half your pump for the other pre bottle, And this, all three of those babies combined, you'll have pumps and pre's for 2 months worth, and you can bounce back and forth and stuff between the two. And no, I think it's a great little way to go about it. But no, I had a blast on this one. This was a lot of fun. This pump product was, and just to wrap it all up, like probably one of my tops I've ever used. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones that like can compete with it. Huge Supplements had a really good one. Pump Serum, I really like that one. But this has got to be up there. Poly Nutrition Blood Sport, really like that one. I'm not the biggest Apollo Nutrition fan. I feel like a lot of their pre-workouts kind of feel like a just same song and dance. I think probably my favorite was Assassin V6, I think it was. And but the Blood Sport is really damn good. Kind of like in the lines, like it's up there with the top tier pump formulas. This thing's stacked as can be, and taste is pretty solid. But that's usually pump formulas aren't too hard to mask. Citrulline's pretty easy to mask in the taste. It just kind of has a sandy type texture to it. But yeah, all in all, amazing product, amazing pumps. I'll throw some images and stuff too. I mean, in the review, just so you got. I feel like seeing is believing with the pump formula, and that's always helps like the viewer when they actually. So, but I mean, gosh, I don't. You get it all. All the seeing is believing you need with Doug's portion of the review, man. The guy had fucking road maps on his arms there when he was all swolled up after his workout using Warlord. So if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. But thanks for joining. We'll stay tuned for the Conqueror review.